guys, my name is Marie and welcome to my Kawaii world. In this video, I want to talk about underground shopping malls in Seoul. Seoul has an amazing system of underground shopping malls, and that may be because in the wintertime it gets super cold and in the summertime it gets really hot, and the rest of the year sometimes we have bad air quality. So that's about 80% of the year where you want to be inside, and Seoul has developed a system for that. These shopping malls that I'm going to recommend are mostly underground, but they also have buildings that extend above ground, but you're still going to be indoors, so don't worry about that. A lot of them are connected to large department stores like Shinsegae or Lotte, but in general, they're just great places to hang out when the weather is bad or the air is bad. So let's get started. Express Bus Terminal, or Gosok Terminal in Korean, is a major transportation hub for taking buses to other parts of Korea, but it also has a ton of different places to shop, things to do, and eat. It's one of my favorite places to hang out in Seoul on bad weather or bad air days. There are both high-end and cheap places to shop. On the cheaper end, the Goto Underground Mall is probably my favorite ghetto underground shopping mall. I feel like they have the best prices and they carry a really good selection of women's clothing. You can also find perhaps the biggest Daiso store here, a Hangaram art store, the wholesale flower market, the Christmas market, and craft market. There's also an art box, tons of restaurants including Kim Sonsang, my favorite kimbap place, Shake Shack, Japanese food, and Chinese food restaurants. All kinds of restaurants. There's also a Shinsegae department store, which is always nice. The basement has a lot of places to eat, and in Shinsegae you can find high-end stores and brands, and also there's a kids play area that's pretty affordable. I've never done this, but you can leave your kid there and they will babysit them while you shop for ages 3 and up. Express Bus Terminal is just my #1 place to hang out when the air is bad because they have pretty much everything here and it's pretty close to my house. Jamsil. This is a super family-friendly area. At Jamsil Station, you'll find Lotte World, Pororo Land, an ice skating rink, an aquarium, the Lotte Sky Tower, and the Lotte Mall, which has a ton of restaurants and shops. I think this is one of the best places for families to stay in Seoul, but the only caveat is that it's far from a lot of places that you might want to go otherwise, like Hongdae or Incheon or Myeongdong. Lotte Mall is super upscale and nice, and there's a really nice kids play area here. I would just come here with Valentina to hang out in like the general mall area some days before she went to preschool. I took my kids to Pororo Land and I wasn't too impressed, but if your kids like this cartoon, then they'll probably love it. At Lotte Mall, you can find a $100 per person seafood buffet if you want to gorge yourself on seafood. There's also a Dongguri Republic store. If you're into Studio Ghibli, and you can even get on the cat bus. This complex basically has everything. Jamsil isn't like Express Bus Terminal. It's more of an upscale shopping area that has stores like Louis Vuitton and also American brands like North Face. So you can expect to find a lot of brand name stores here from various countries throughout the world. COEX Mall is in Gangnam, and you can take the subway to either Samseong Station or Bongeunsa Station. The most famous thing here, I think, is the Starfield Library. You know that big library from Beauty and the Beast? They have one in real life at this mall. But they also have a lot of shops and places to eat. Like Jamsil, this is not a bargain shopping mall. There are a lot of underground passageways, but you will find ordinary Korean stores and a few foreign brands here. It's not as upscale as Jamsil, but it's not like a local shopping mall either. It's more mid-range. There is an aquarium here, and if you're a K-pop fan, you can visit SM Town. I always like to stop by A-Land for my favorite Korean skincare products when I'm here. Parnas Mall is connected to the Starfield Mall, and it has some nicer stores and places to eat, including some Japanese brands as well as American and other foreign brands. Yeongdeungpo Times Square Mall. This is another mall that has a large underground shopping area, But this is not my favorite underground mall because I feel like a lot of the stores here carry tacky clothes that are, for the most part, geared towards Korean ajumas. The shopping mall itself is connected to a shinsegae, which is always nice, and they have a lot of stores here, including foreign restaurants and foreign brands. They have a Din Tai Fung, which is why we came here, and also a sushi row, which is conveyor belt sushi from Japan. The thing that stood out to me here was that there was a kids role-playing area where kids can pretend to be different professions, which seems pretty cool, and I plan to bring my kids here to check it out. Gangnam Station. Gangnam Station has an underground clothing shopping mall, which I like, and I find it to be a little bit more manageable than the Goto Mall at Express Bus Terminal. But unlike the other malls that I mentioned, Gangnam Station isn't connected to a major department store like Shinsegae or anything. However, you can actually walk underground all the way from Gangnam Station to Sinhyunon Station and exit onto Gangnam Tairo Road for more shopping, but that's going to be outdoors. There are a ton of other mini underground shopping areas and subway stations. I believe there's one in Myeongdong, Namdaemun, Dongdaemun. A lot of times in random subway stations, you'll see a K-beauty chain shop or a bakery, which is nice. Not all stations have this kind of stuff though. But in general, there is a great underground system in Seoul for shopping and buying things, and these are the 5 biggest ones. But let me know in the comments below if you guys have anything that you would recommend. What do you guys think? Doesn't Seoul have an amazing system of underground shopping and entertainment? I mean, I've traveled a lot and I think this is the best system that I've seen in the world. Let me know in the comments below what you like to do on bad air quality or bad weather days if you have that where you live. And if you want to see more videos about life in Korea, then check out this playlist right here. I'll talk to you next time. Bye!
Bye!